Julia Gillard says she made the right call and her Labor MPs are backing her. For the third day running, the Prime Minister's been condemned by political rivals for ditching the pokies reform deal. But the decision is being applauded by caucus, including the backbencher who's been silent for months while under police investigation. Political correspondent Greg Jennett reports.
You're welcome.
23 days in,
Prime Minister, good morning, Happy New Year.
and politics in 2012 is breathing fire again.
Welcome to the year of the dragon. You've welched on a deal.
The Prime Minister walked away from her deal with Andrew Wilkie on poker machine betting limits 2 days ago, but not from its aftermath.
Doesn't this just entrench the public perception that you can't be trusted?
We could have all sorts of political argy-bargy and end up with nothing, or we could get a piece of legislation through the Parliament that will deliver real change.
I feel mightily let down at the way this has played out.
What many regard as the most ruthless political act since Richard III disposed of his nephews in the Tower of London.
Julia Gillard's gambling package will centre on a $37 million trial of electronic cards to limit bets in ACT clubs.
The cost of the trials, again, is an example of the government caving into vested interests.
Condemnation comes easily, but the Prime Minister is getting backing where she needs it.
This is an important issue to me, as I know it is to Labor members in this House.
Including one not prone to saying much at all these days. Craig Thompson's gone into print, declaring the abandonment of the Wilkie plan a big win for New South Wales Labor MPs like himself. The member for Dobell's under police investigation and a very big target for Tony Abbott this year.
The government's position now absolutely and critically depends upon the vote of Craig Thompson. That's why it's a tainted government, because its survival depends upon the vote of a tainted member.
The government's given Andrew Wilkie short shrift, but his is not a vote it can afford to lose on other crucial pieces of legislation. For starters, it expects him to help deliver up to $2 billion worth of savings on private health insurance rebates, matters he'll treat on their merits.
The government would be quite foolish to burn me.
He's just being warmed for the year of the dragon. Greg Jennett, ABC News, Canberra.